MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He will lead this one off today. Here comes the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's in.
All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. Kershaw now on 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Betts on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Devers stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's in his third season as a major league player. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Roll, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike, to count.
The 2-1 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. And their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball inside. Two and out.
Two and 0, here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 2-1 home. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the belt, the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Oh, 1, here it comes. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Ready with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Moreland playing here in his age 34 season. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it?
I got to count 2 and 2.
Yes, he can. Strike 3 called, and that's a big out, number 1. Striding in for Boston, Michael Chavis. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. 1 run is scored. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or 2 early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. In for strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Betts on the run. He can't get there as it falls in. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Batting The right fielder, number 5, Kevin Pillar.
In now, Kevin Pillar. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball, catch inside.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
And he fouls this one off. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Another full count pitch home. Popped him up. Smith is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
One and one to the Boston pitcher. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Boston's out in front, 4-0. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Mookie Betts is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Muncy, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And that's through, a base hit. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
At the plate, Justin Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. From the stretch. Muncy at second. Turner on at first with nobody out. And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Hard ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
A nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Pollock, a 32-year-old veteran who was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 4-2 game.
That's just your classic Ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through. It picks up an RBI, hard hit, and a well-deserved run batted in.
Here's Corey Seager as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Benintendi. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third. Got a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Now in the box, Will Smith. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1.
Three runs already home here. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
So now to the plate, Gavin Lux, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 offering. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Martinez coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 4-4 game.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up in clutch two-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
To the plate now, Clayton Kershaw. Swing and a liner, but foul. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It is absolutely amazing how this game has just changed on a dime right here. Credit the offense putting a big inning together to get themselves right back in this ball game.
1-1. Here it is. Grounded slowly to the left side. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 1 inning in the books here, and we are tied 4-4. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now. 2 away.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Striding in, Xander Bogaerts. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Nope. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger's in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Red Sox leave one. This game's all tied at 4. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Betts is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. One and two now.
1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Bellinger A native of Arizona, he was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Driven to right field and deep. Ranging back is Pilar. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer, and it's now 6-4.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Moreland in foul ground, but this will land untouched. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Red Sox 4. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. In now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Fouled off. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, the second baseman, Michael Chavis.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. First pitch on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot down the line in left, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting, the catcher.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And it's fouled away. One and two to the Red Sox catcher.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
The 1-2.
Ball that's outside.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Kevin Pillar.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Bounce to first. Reined in. Muncy will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. Red Sox able to get one right back on the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Red Sox 5. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited their low chase rate, or percentage of swings that are on pitches outside of the strike zone, as one reason for their success so far in this game. That number is under 20% right now. So up and down the lineup, they're doing a great job of picking on pitches they're more likely to do damage with.
Leading up for the Dodgers.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, a number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch.
I got the count. 2-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
and they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Stepping in now, Will Smith. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, number 9.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gavin Lux, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And there's ball 2 now. Fastball well outside. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He's set and the pitch. And now the bunt attempt from Kershaw, and it looks to be a good one. There's one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Up next to Dodgers, the right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple as it remains a 6-5 ball game. So here now is the pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Eduardo Rodriguez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Pollock has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Five runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Lofted in the air out to right field. Betts giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Bottom of the inning now. Next up is Max Muncy. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Max Muncy.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping in, Justin Turner. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Turner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Line towards center field. Benintendi's got it, and there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
One gone now in the Dodger 4th, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Shoots this one over to first. Moreland is there. 1 there. Back to the pitcher. Covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Dodgers lead it 6-5. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Ready for another shot now. Mitch Moreland, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Look out, 2-0 now.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And he fouls this one off. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 3 balls and a strike to count to Moreland.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Red Sox 5. Marcus Walden, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
64, Marcus Walden.
Striding in once again, A.J. Pollock. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
The left fielder, A.J.
First pitch on its way.
Pollock.
Ball 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here. Pulled
high in the air out to left field. Martinez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Corey Seager. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now. Now the pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now Corey with a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone! A solo home run for Corey Seager, and they take a 7-5 lead.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Now batting, the catcher,
At the plate, Will Smith. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Gavin Lux. As he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Lifted down the line in left. Martinez coming on, and they can't run it down. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Red Sox 5. So here's Michael Chavis now. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Chavis is retired, and there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Digging in once again, Christian Vasquez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And the pitch. 0-1 the count. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Sliced hard on the ground. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 5, Kevin Pillar.
Settling in now, Kevin Pillar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 6.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Jose Peraza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Jose Peraza.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the stretch. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two, here it is. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's...
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Darwinzon Hernandez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For the Red Sox, number 63, Darwinzon.
Chris Taylor is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 pitch on its way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
The 2-1 home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Nobody out, runner on first. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. To 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt here. A runner at first with no outs here. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
To the plate now, Max Muncy, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. And this one's in the dirt, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's outside.
Justin Turner waits on deck. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Into the box, Justin Turner. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count, the pitch.
3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
He's set, and a 3-0 offering. Two out with the man at first. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. The 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Cody Bellinger will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Here's the 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Hard on the ground towards short, and there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. He's set. The 0-1. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Maybe not, as this is kicked out there. Oh, he spoke too soon. He beats it out at first.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
The set and the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
In these situations, I used to tell myself all the time, just get the runner in from third. It seemed to take the pressure off a little bit.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Here's the 3-1. Skied down the left field line. On the move is Martinez, and no one will track it down. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Austin Bryce answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. Will Smith will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Two out, bases loaded. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And that ends the inning. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 7th inning coming up. Dodgers lead this one 9-5. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tony Gonsolin will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Barnes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. 7th inning ready to roll. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ready now, Rafael Devers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Soft liner to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Couple of walks for him thus far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball just missed above the zone.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
To second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next up for Los Angeles, Gavin Lux. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Number 9.
From the stretch. And a ball 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
Next for the Dodgers, Austin Barnes. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And now a pitch on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
That's in. Ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
He's set, and the pitch.
that's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Ready to begin the 8th. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Here it comes. And he takes a called strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And now pitch on the way.
3-2.
Hops this one up. Muncy has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Nope. 1-1. Now the pitch. Very high, 2-1. Two and two.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Chavis. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Here it comes. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And Lux is under it to make the catch and retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Leif Hembree is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 37, Keith Hembree.
So digging in now, Max Muncy. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium.
Max Muncy.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. In there, and it's even at 1. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Benintendi in pursuit.
He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1.
The center fielder, number 25, Cody Bellinger.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Oh, and 2. Here it is.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count. Ball, that's 6 out. The count is full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
In now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Slow little roller to third. Devers has it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for L.A. as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Christian Vasquez.
Shaw should the lead hold. One count now to Vasquez. Now here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 5, Kevin Pillar.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Be a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Whoa.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Clayton Kershaw is credited with the win. Eduardo Rodriguez permitted 6 earned runs to come across. Watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.